So changing the game. What can you offer to physicians that they have been lacking with other PT organizations, right? You offer fast and accurate diagnostic testing and never assume. Always ask probing questions. You want to ask them a lot of questions. You're going to sound interested in them. If you're interested in them, they'll be interested in you. You don't want to go in there and just start saying, "Oh, we do EMGs. We're the best at this, we do that." You want to find out what types of patients do they see? Do they see any neuropathy cases? Do they have diabetics? Any numbness, tingling? If it's a podiatrist, anything about the foot. You're going to customize it according to the specialist that you're speaking to. This will provide you the ammo. I love ammo. I love my holster full, right? This is going to provide you with the ammo you need to close the deal and create that solid relationship. Now you're going to speak their language, okay? Because sometimes I go in there with maybe someone who's a physical therapist. First, ask them if they know what an EMG is. Even if they're working at a hand specialist, they send out for EMGs, they just don't know what it is. They may have not even seen it, right? So ask them what an EMG test is, if they know what it is, right? Many don't know or have a broad idea, but don't really know how it can benefit their patients. Give them the layman's example. This is the example I give to everyone. Front office managers, front desks, not doctors, they know what it is. So I say, at a typical PT company, a patient comes in and says, "My arm hurts." And then the PT says, "Okay, great. Let's work on your arm. Let's work down here. Let's go over here. Let's do this. Let's do that." And then after 10 visits, why isn't my arm getting any better? So then they send them back to the doctor. The doctor sends them out for an EMG test. And they say, "Oh my God, the problem wasn't in your arm. It was in your neck. So we just wasted 10 insurance visits on your arm when we should have been working on your neck." That gives the office staff the aha moment. Oh, so you can specifically specify where the problem is coming from. You really see their eyes like light up because you actually taught them something. They appreciate it, and now they know how to refer and what to do, right? That's my layman's example, just because I'm not a physical therapist, and that's how I understand it, right?
Let's put it this
Yeah,
way, Elan. It's important to understand that referrals to a physical therapy office or to a diagnostic testing clinic most times do not even happen directly from the physician. The physician will say, okay, you need to get physical therapy or you need to get an EMG test or an MRI or whatever. What will happen is that physician is going to give the patient to his secretary or her secretary, and it is up to the secretary or the office manager or the physician assistant or the nurse practitioner in that location to
find someone.
actually
Yeah,
make the referral. So your approach, Ilan, is really very good from the point of view that it allows the people who make actually those referrals to
yeah.
be part of the solution.
Exactly. And exact case is we're in New York City. I don't know where everyone else is from, but we have an orthopedic office in, not ours, but in Manhattan, who was Googling us for an EMG test because, they didn't know exactly what it was. They first had to look it up. The doctor says, send out for an EMG. Then they said, okay, how do we find someone? So we happened to be high up on Google. And because they had to find out what it was first, I'd never been there. They found us, and now it's a constant referral source, right? We have a great relationship with them. So no, absolutely. But if I went there first, they would know what to do. So anyway, so this will distinguish your PT company from others, right? So I know a lot of people aren't marketing people or they don't go out often. They think it's sales. And sometimes you get stuck. You have the deer in headlights with the doctor or the patients. I have those moments every week. I have the easiest thing to get out of those stuck moments. You ready? And this is going to kill two birds with one stone. You're going to show interest in them, and you're also going to start a whole nother conversation, right? So basically, okay, you're just looking at each other after you went over your spiel. He told you about the office. Say, hey, how long does it take to schedule patients in your office? The doctor goes, oh, let me look. Oh, yeah, we could schedule pretty much this week. Oh, this is fantastic. In the event to have someone I can send to you, that's great to know. I'm happy it's not a month. I'm happy it's like right away because I'm interested in sending you patients. And at the same time, your awkward moment finished, right? You got out of it. So that is my go-to, the scheduling in the office.